Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Women running game. And I alluded to this in the last video. Well, my last couch video. Look, women be running game out here. Now I've seen some commenters say, women don't got game, they don't got game. Dude, their game is so good, guys don't realize it. You know, it's interesting that real players and pimps know women got game. In fact, what pimps do, they just turn a woman's game against them. That's all they do. But they understand they got it. And understand women have figured that out. Most men, the average man is stronger than a woman. The average one. Yeah, you got some women out there who are physically strong, but they're an anomaly. So, and that's how it's been for millennia. The man has always been the strongest, physically strongest. But women had to figure out what they had to do to get what they can get. And in fact, and they said, okay, we got to have our game. Especially some women who might, they might not have that raw physical beauty to influence a man. But they said, okay, I can still get them. Because yeah, that's how sometimes you be seeing some of those average women. Let me say it again. Some of those average looking women or even below average women with some dude. And they ain't just like they spending money. They got game. They got game. And a woman's game, and I've said it before too. I've been saying it. I said, shoot, the woman's game started from when they little. That baby girl, when she figured out this guy she would call daddy will come a running if she cries a certain way or coos or smiles a certain way. Shoot, that's when they start learning it. And then if they have a mother who's basically running game on that man, who's getting what she wants, she's paying attention. They paying attention to every little thing. Shoot, little girls be thinking about game when they playing house. They playing with their little baby dolls and house and everything. Shoot, they already formulating their stuff. And indeed, like that old saying, a man chases a woman until she catches him. Because sometimes even when a man think he approaching a woman and all of that, she already knew. She already knew. They be checking out a guy. I remember one time my grandmother, she told me about this woman on my street, young girl on my street, right? And they were next door and stuff. It was a group of girls, and the little girl actually said my name. I'ma get Rom Wills. I ain't gonna lie, she did. I ain't gonna tell her. Yeah. She will. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Anyway, she figured it out. When a woman wants a man, they gonna get him, and they got their game. Now, their game is usually on two levels because, okay, what do we look at a woman, on a woman? Shoot, as men, we look primarily at their physicality. And then secondarily, their personality. A woman's game, well, first of all, how they dress. You think these makeup, heels, all of this stuff, push-up bras are out here just to be out here? Please. You notice like the cosmetic companies are never complaining about money. And usually if they go out of business, that's just because another cosmetic company was just better at it. But nobody's talking about recession in that field. Shoot, you can find some makeup any place. So makeup, they want to make themselves look better. They know it draws a man. The shoes, high heel shoes don't serve a functional purpose. But it makes a woman's ass look better and her legs look tighter. Maybe make her look a little bit taller so she can project her sexuality. Look at how women wear their clothes. If a woman's wearing her clothes a certain way that shows off whatever her physical assets are, that's part of their game. Like I've had a couple women actually hit me up talking about body game for them. I'm like, you already know it. If a woman got a fat ass, she gonna make sure she wears some tight pants or some leggings or something, make sure everybody see it. In fact, the whole leggings industry is based on their game. The whole leggings industry. because they know some guy is going to look. You got push-up bras. They know the guy's going to come and stuff. And sometimes when they on maybe a job, some social environment, they at a specific guy, all of a sudden they start changing how they dress. Boom. Their game is like, boom, all right. They try to get his attention. I remember, I never forget, I was on a job and this young girl, she was, this when I was young too. She was like dressing a certain way, but getting mad at all the guys, and the old player on there just said, no, she just don't want y'all. And I knew the guy that she wanted. He was cool. He was a cool dude. It was just like, oh man. You know, there was another young girl I was talking to on that job, but I just thought about her. Hope she's doing okay. Anyway, that's one of the things though. That's one of the things. That's part of their game. That's just part of their game. A bigger part of their game is how they stroke a man's ego. That's a major part of their game. They'll go be like, oh yeah, daddy. Yeah, you fine. Oh yeah, daddy, it's the biggest thing I've ever seen. You know, they shoot. And some, if they really hunt, they'll study that guy. They will study that particular man. They'll figure out what he like, what he interested in, what he'll talk about, everything. And you know, it could be it. You know, I always tell that story. Or if they looking for him, they'll clock him. I always tell that story. A young lady, I actually dealt with it at one point too, but she was telling me about another guy she had gotten with, and she was clocking him for maybe a month at least, because he kept walking past her apartment building at a certain time. So she clocked him and knew to put herself in his path. Like sometimes some guys think they cold approaching a woman. Maybe from the man's point of view, the woman already checked him out. You know, all of a sudden a woman pop up, you ain't seen her, she been looking. Women always looking. But the main part of their game though is just that, and I'm gonna tell you what, that's the benign side of the nice side of it. When women want to get something out of a man, like money, like acculturated prostitutes, which incidentally on another video, so I could tell it was a female who talked about, so yeah, tried to put down the whole notion. If a woman knows she getting money, she only going out with that man for money, or just and knowing that her thing is drawing sex, she's an acculturated prostitute. There's not a mutual date. She knows she don't like that guy otherwise, but she'll use that game just to get some, maybe a free meal out of him, maybe to get him to move her furniture, maybe a raise, maybe direct money, or paying her bills or something like that. They running game. And what did he do? Sex appeal and stroking his ego, making him feel good. And some guys wise enough, they know it, but it feels good. They validating that man. That's their game. It's very simple. Sex appeal to draw the man in, and then stroking his ego. And they be running. That's how a lot of women be getting stuff out here. Let's just be real. A lot of women, not all women, let's be clear, but there's a lot of women who are running that game to get something. It could be their bills, get that raise on the job, something. They'll use that sex appeal, draw the attention, stroke the ego. And the smarter ones, they ain't even giving up no pussy. I learned that in the streets when I was young, because the man's game was to get pussy without paying money, and the woman's game was to get money without giving up the pussy. And I'm gonna put it just that raw. I learned that in Southeast DC. That's the whole thing. So, yeah, but women, they be running that stuff. They be running it. And like I said, what a true player or a pimp will do is just turn it on them. And most guys getting it. Most guys are getting it, you know? Because if a woman, in most cases, if a woman's dealing with you, she got some motive. Now, if the motive is love, she generally respects you and stuff, that's great. But if she don't and she's still dealing with you, it's like, okay, what is it you got that she wants? And what is it? And the really good ones, like I said, they get something from you without them giving up the pussy. Man, I ain't gonna call any names. Let's just say I know some women doing that with some men now. I know some women doing that, and it's just like, man, what the heck? Yeah. That's all I gotta say. But it is what it is. It is the game. It's the game that they run. So any guys thinking they ain't running game enough, come on, man. You ain't dealt with enough women. You ain't dealt with enough women. And in fact, I'll end it with this. I've said it several times. I learned a lot of game from women. I learned a lot of game from women, which is why I've never been seriously played. When I say serious, like gave up some money or just really gave up something that solely benefited the woman. Because those types, I've been around those types. I've been around the cheating wife. Been around the sugar baby type, still know some. Could text one right this second who is on that tip. I know them, and they just let me know, hey, you know, we gonna tell you, Rom, because you cool. They whatever reason they like me, and that's another part of the game. That's why they even deal with pimps, even women like that, or as Master Teacher BGS will call them on his octane scale, the diesels. Even women like that, they do need that one guy who's not gonna run any game on. They still need that male energy. That's just been me. So that's how I know. So anyway, that's all I got for now, but really think about it. You know, that's why I say keep your wallet in your pocket. If you want to find out if a woman really likes you, don't act like you have anything to offer her other than your companionship and dick. I was gonna say D, but I already didn't say pussy and all that in this, so I'll just put it out there. So that's how you know. That's why I say keep your wallet in your pocket. Because if your wallet come in, anytime your wallet come into it, there's a good chance. I'm gonna say a good chance she's running game on you. All right. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. You know, peace and blessings.